Hey YouTube, this video is going to be about card sleeves for trading card games, specifically Japanese trading card games. So I'm going to be going over Card Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh! Mainly because the two cards are physically the exact same size. If you were to remove the cards from the sleeves and just compare them strictly on the size alone, you'll see that they're the same. Like that. So I have a blue Storm Dragon, Maelstrom, and Mermail Abyss Megalo. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh's water theme build or popular monster, and then you've got the really popular water monster from the Aqua Force for Card Vanguard. Just a little bit of a comparison here on the actual sleeves of the two trading card games. Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves are, because Yu-Gi-Oh is a much older card game, the sleeves are they're just basically cardboard. They're cardboard, and if it's a foil card like this one, it has a layer of foil on top of it. And Card Vanguard, in comparison, is newer. It's more modern, so there's actually a bit of plastic. It definitely feels in the hand much more durable and sturdy than the Yu-Gi-Oh sleeve. In comparison, it feels thicker. It feels sturdier, and it can flex better. I don't feel like I'm gonna run the risk of creasing this card as easily as a Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeve. And then for general card sleeves, most people, including myself included, will use either Ultra Pro or KMC or Player's Choice. Those sleeves typically are just a plain color on the back. They're usually glossy or matte. I prefer matte because matte doesn't stick as easily, so it's much easier to shuffle the cards, and they tend to last longer. They don't get all these scratch marks on them. And a little bit more trivia. Ultra Pro also makes the ones with the character designs on the back, but I don't recommend those for going to tournament events because they have the same problem that glossy sleeves do, in that they get greasy and sticky, and then it's hard to shuffle them over time. But Ultra Pro had to redesign their sleeves. They had to move their little Ultra Pro logo over to the off from the corner, and that's mainly because of Card Vanguard, because Card Vanguard's grade level number was on that corner, so that it wouldn't overlap. They had to redesign their sleeves, so that's just a little bit of trivia there on that. But moving on to the actual OCG style sleeves. You might have noticed from one of my videos, somebody was commenting about the sleeves that I showed for my Prophecy deck. These are actually Bushiroad. The ones you see here are actually Bushiroad Steins Gate sleeves, but they make a whole bunch of different kinds. Bushiroad actually is the manufacturer of Card Vanguard cards, so they also make the sleeves for the game as well. As you can see, I've got official Card Vanguard sleeves that are actually pretty durable. They're not as good as Ultra Pro or KMC or Player's Choice, but they're much better than Konami's default sleeves. Much better. Let me just take one here for comparison. They're pretty sturdy. So yeah, that's the Bushiroad sleeves. And then for people who are wanting to know about triple sleeving or double sleeving, this is a real popular thing in Japan. A lot of OCG players, they'll triple sleeve their cards, mainly because it makes it much harder to bend. It adds a lot more protection on the card itself, so it's much harder to flex. So that's a good thing in terms of protecting the card. So the way it actually works is they use 3 sleeves. So there's an outermost sleeve, which is usually the hardest one to find because this is a very large card sleeve. And then there's the second layer, which is the one that's got the anime character or whatever mascot character the duelist is using to identify the deck as theirs. And there's an innermost sleeve, which contains the card itself. So the innermost sleeve is your typical Yu-Gi-Oh or Vanguard sleeve. It's the one that you buy for Yu-Gi-Oh. The second sleeve is actually some people may have actually guessed this by now. This is actually Magic the Gathering sleeves. It's sized for MTG, so you can see it's bigger than, it'll fit the entire Yu-Gi-Oh sleeve inside of it. I'll post the sizes. The sizes are actually, I have an extra one here, 92 by 67 millimeters. That's the size of Magic the Gathering, and that's the one that I'm actually showing here from Bushiroad. And then the outermost sleeve, which holds the 2 sleeves plus the card inside of it, as you can see here, it's the largest of the 3. This one is actually it's called Character Sleeve Guard, and the size is 94 by 69 or 69 by 94 millimeters. So it's a very large sleeve. My guess is that these were, I don't know if they were originally intended to function as a triple sleeve, but my guess was that they were originally designed as a double sleeve protector for Magic the Gathering sleeves. That's what I think they originated from. Because they're meant to go on top of standard gaming cards sleeves. Standard, if you see cards that are sized, or sleeves that are sized for standard gaming cards, like the 66 by 91, these are for MTG, Magic the Gathering. So the way it works is, I think I'll use a Card 5 Vanguard card as an example this time, since I just proved that the Yu-Gi-Oh one's there. So it goes in upside down like this, like so, and then you turn it around and you put it right side up in the MTG sleeve, so now it's like that. And then to add the last layer, you just put it in like that. These have some design around them. I guess it's supposed to try to like cover up the, here, I'll just take it out again, how it looks, or it just looks kind of weird with the sleeve like that. Or you can just, if you don't like that, you can just put it in the other way, and the frame is then on the back. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. Like I said, I'll post the sizes of the sleeves, of the triple sleeves, in the description below. So as always, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.